Yo, what's going on, gang? It's that black guy, the black guy, back again with another banging video for y'all. And in this video, we're gonna talk about the time I got blackouts drunk and just acted like a fool at a party. So, without further ado, let's get right into this shit. So, this story took place like 2017, the end of 2017, right before my spring break. This was literally the day my spring break started. So, my friend, who we just gonna call him Lance, he was throwing a little small get together. I wouldn't really call it a party. It was more of just a small get together. He invited maybe like 20 of his close friends to his crib. We were just all vibing. So we went to his crib and we had to bring a change of clothes because at our school we wore a uniform, and I was not trying to be at that function with a uniform on, and I wasn't gonna go all the way to my crib to change and then go all the way back to his house because he lived like, first of all, my school was like an hour away from me, so, and he was like 40 minutes away from the school in the opposite direction of me, so it would have taken me like 2 hours to get there, and I was not about to do that. Excuse me. So, for me, we go to his crib, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to change. Like, you got anywhere I could change at? And she's like, yeah, go in my room. So I'm trying to open his room door, and this shit is locked. And I can't really say this on YouTube, but I'm gonna try and say it the best way I can without like getting smited by the YouTube. But they were making like intercourse noises, like a lot of bed movement and like, grunting and moanings and like, shit's going. I did not just do that. And just a lot of like, bed noises. I'm just gonna call it that from now on. A lot of bed noises were going on in there. And there's this kid in there, we're gonna call him Jake, with his girl. They were dating for like a year now. And I don't know why they felt the need to be in his room fucking. And I mean, he was cool with it. He was a chill guy. Like, he didn't give a shit. If you want to fuck, bro, just like let him know. He'll let you go do it in his room, in his mom's room. He didn't give a shit. He was pretty chill. But yeah, they was in the room fucking. And literally, bro, they were in there for the whole fucking party. I don't think they came out that room once. Actually, I'm lying. That kid Jake came out the room once because he was walking around the shit. Literally, he was walking around shirtless with boxers on, asking niggas like, yo, bro, you got an extra condom, bro? I need another one, bro. We ran out. I'm like, yo, bro, you used a whole box of condoms in that room in one sitting? That's crazy. But I didn't have one, so I don't know if he ever found one, honestly. I was fucked up at that point. But I was helping him look, and niggas didn't have one, so feel me? I don't know if he went raw or something, but that's between him and God, you know what I mean? So, we can't change in the room because he's in there, making bed noises. So we gotta go in the bathroom, take turns going in the fucking bathroom and changing type shit. And once we change, we go outside to where the party's at in the living room. He got a beer pong table set up. We got some joints rolled up. And feel me, there's another table over there where his couch is, and there's people chilling there. There's like, there's like dark liquor there. There's some Henny there and shit. Some Don Julio, all that nonsense. So, we go straight to the beer pong table because, there's a couple bitches there, we try and get lit. So let's play the game of beer pong, you feel me? So we played a game of beer pong, and then I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad at beer pong, especially because I have glasses, and I'm one of those niggas who has prescription glasses, like to see far away, but I don't wear it because I just don't like wearing glasses. And this was before I got contacts, so it's like I was just kind of like all around. All in all, I was blind. I couldn't see shit. So me trying to aim to hit the cups, it was just like it wasn't gonna happen unless I got lucky, because my accuracy was shit. I'm sorry, there's a fucking fly in my room. Oh my god, nigga just pissed me off. But yeah, so basically I'm just playing the game just to get drunk, cause every time they hit our shit, like I gotta drink. Every time I miss they shit or fuck up, I gotta drink. So it's just like I'm just drinking 9 times out of 10. You feel me? I'm basically drinking half the cups on our fucking board. But yeah, we play like a game or two of that, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm already feeling it. I'm really feeling pretty buzzed. But we go to sit down at the couch because I'm like, all right, we lost, and there ain't shit else for us to do right now. So I'm just gonna take a seat real quick, and I sit down, and obviously I'm looking at the bottles on the table, and I'm like, yo, like that Henny looking nice right now. I'm not gonna hold you. So I asked the shorty next to me, I'm like, yo, you could pass me a cup. I'm about to get some Henny in my life. You know what I mean? So she gives me the cup and shit, and she sees that I have a fucking joint in my hand, cause I was about to go outside with the boys into his. He said to smoke it. We were gonna go all the way outside and smoke, but he lives on like the 10th floor, and we really didn't want to take the elevator, go down, or take the escalator or whatever. Take the stairs or whatever. So he was like, yo, bro, just smoke on the staircase. Honestly, like I don't think anyone's gonna really come use the staircase. No one uses the staircase like that. So he was like, I bet. And shorty was like, yo, I could pull up and smoke with y'all, and I'm like, feel me? Yeah, sure. Like, I don't mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm not stingy with the weed. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to smoke with us, pull up and smoke with us. So it was like three of us. It was like 3, 4 of us that was smoking. Me, my boy, my other boy, and Shorty. And we were in the staircase vibing. And I'm not gonna lie. Once we smoked the shit in the staircase, as soon as we lit it and started passing it, bro, it got so boxy and that shit. It was crazy. And we were loud as fuck too, cause we were all smacked and we were crossfaded, bro. Like we were all fucked up. So we were acting a fool. And I remember like halfway through the joint, the whole staircase was hotboxed, and some dude came out I think like 2 floors up. Some dude opened the door, and I don't know if the smell was going down the door and like seeping through the door outside to the shit, but I don't know how he smelt it or whatever. But he opened the doors, two staircases up, and he just started yelling at us. He was like, "Yo, who's smoking down here?" And we thought it was security or something, but it was just a regular fucking dude that lived there, like a tenant. So but we were smacked as fuck, crossfaded, so we were shook as shit. So we had to, and we were like, he was on the 10th floor. Lance's room was on the 10th floor, but we were up on the 12th floor, and his building had like 20 floors. So the dude was on like the 15th floor, and we were on like the 12th, 13th floor. So we had to run down a couple flights of stairs to get to his shit. So as we were running down the shit, because we were all spooked as fuck. Hold up, I'm about to kill this fly real quick. That shit was on my monitor. Okay, I think I missed him, but fuck it. But you feel me? He's back. Hold up. He's back. Wait. He's back. Come on, pussy. I smoked him. I got him. Alright. I'm not gonna edit that out. I'm not gonna front, because that fucking fly was getting me tight. Alright. What was I saying? Fuck, I forgot. But yeah, we were running down the staircase, and as soon as I started running down the staircase, bro, I feel that shit, bro. I'm feeling like the drunk effect, you feel me? Like I'm moving all wobbly and shit. Like we were running down the staircase. I damn near fell down the stairs when we were running down. Like I was running down, I almost tripped, and then I fucking fell into the wall, and literally my friends were just laughing at me. I was like, yo, bro, this shit ain't funny, bro. There's a nigga yelling at us. We could get caught, like, we could get arrested and shit. Because weed was still illegal back then type shit. It was 2017. We were all fucking minors and shit. We were all shook. Underage drinking. We were smoking illegal substances. Like, I was scared, you know what I mean? All things considered. And it's not even like I live here. I didn't want to get my boy in trouble. Be like, yeah, my friend throwing a party. Like, I'm not going to be a op, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they helped me up, and, like, they helped me get back to his shit. Once we get back to his room, you know, we're all laughing about it and shit. And I go on his couch, and I'm like, oh, my God. I'm fucked up right now. Like, I could feel it. Like, I'm crossfaded and shit. Like, everything felt like the room felt like it was spinning and shit. Like, not in like a bad way, but like, it just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like loopy, I guess. But it felt like the room was spinning. My head was going in circles. And like, usually that sounds like a bad thing, but like, right now it felt pretty fucking good. And I was feeling pretty ballsy too. I'm not gonna lie. When you drink, bro, when I drink specifically, I be saying some wild shit. This is why I don't drink that much, because, well, around certain people, because I be saying crazy shit, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. But let's just skip to near the end of the party. So I'm drunk as fuck. Niggas is leaving, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm at the point where it's like, I feel like I'm about to like black out. I'm at this point of the party, my memory is kind of foggy. So this is all from the recollection of like my friend who was basically like babysitting me through the rest of this when he was bringing me home. I forgot what I named him in all my stories, but I guess we just gonna call him Joe. So shout out to Joe, because, you know, he kind of like helped me get home, or else I would have been lost in the fucking subway or whatever. But you feel me? I'm fucked up right now, and this is girl laying on the couch who I kind of have beef with a little bit, not really, but like I kind of just don't like her. Like, she kind of pisses me off. That's like that's another topic for another day, but she gets me tight. You know, I'm drunk as fuck, so I'm just saying whatever the fuck comes to my mind, and I think she's asleep. So I'm talking mad shit about her, bro. I'm talking crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, that girl, that shorty right there, bro, she's dumb chop. I'm violating her, bro. I'm roasting the shit out of her. And everyone else in the room is like, yo, bro, chill. Like, you're wilding right now. Like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, keep that to yourself, bro. You're ODing. And, like, there's a couple bitches in there that's, like, low-key friends with her. And she's, like, they're, like, not saying shit. They're mad quiet while I'm just talking crazy about her. I'm like, yo, this bitch be pissing me off, bro. I see her in class. I be wanting to smack the fire out of her face. I'm like, and everyone's like, yo, bro, relax, bro. You're ODing. Like, the Henny got you talking crazy right now. I'm like, nah, bro, this is how I really feel. Like, you know, I'm really, like, hammering at home that, like, this bitch is chopped for no reason. But, yeah, after that, I'm just wilding out and shit. And I'm talking, bro, I'm talking about other bitches too. Like, there's bitches in the room. And I'm like, yo, bro, like. And I literally looked at this one girl, bro. Like, I'm gonna show you an example right now. I look at this one girl. I'm drunk as fuck. I look at this one chick. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm just like, I just say this straight up. I'm like, yo, you're so hot. Like, you trying to fuck? I literally said that out loud. Like, whatever I was thinking in my head, it just came out of my mouth. Like, there was no filter between my brain and my mouth. Everything I would say would just come the fuck out. So I say, I don't remember what she said, bro. I don't remember saying this. My friend told me I said this. Everything from this point on till when I got home, I don't remember. Like, I have only little flashes of memory of them. So we all go on the train. And actually, now before we go on the train, we get out of his room and we go to the elevator. And me and my friend, fuck, I be forgetting these niggas' names that I name them in these stories. So I'll just be making this shit up. Alright. So this nigga Steve that I'm with, he's the nigga that in the last video that got surgery on both his knees. Same kid. I don't remember what I named him though. But this nigga Steve, me and Steve are in the elevator with Shorty. And this is the same Shorty located that I was like ripping on in the fucking room that I was calling chopped and shit. The same bitch. And she's in the elevator with us and we're going down and she's like, she's like moving around, like she's like her body circling around. Like, and I'm like not thinking much of it. I'm like, all right, she's just drunk, bro, whatever. And she's kind of like gagging type shit. And I'm like, yo, are you okay? And me and my boy Steve, we just looking at her and she's like, yo, I think I'm gonna throw up. And I'm like, we both take a step back and she projectile vomits all over the fucking elevator, bro. I swear to God, that shit was it smelled so bad in there. We were so lucky no one else was in there, bro. We got so lucky that no one else was in that elevator. But like, oh my God, that shit stank so bad. And as soon as that elevator door opened, bro, we all bounced out that shit. This nigga Steve grabbed her hand, pulled her out the shit. We just ran out the apartment. We went to the front. We met everyone at the fucking train station. And yeah, I feel bad for whoever had to clean that fucking vomit. But the story's not even halfway done yet. So we get in the train station, and I'm still talking crazy and shit. Like, I'm still trying to like fuck with bitches and shit, cause we still with a couple of girls and like 3-4 guys, maybe like 5 girls. And for me, I'm drunk and high. Like I'm feeling ballsy and I'm pretty horny at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I was low key. I was wilding this whole time, and I don't remember any of this. But you know what I'm saying? I kept like trying to put my arms around bitches and shit. I was just doing a whole bunch of stupid extra bullshit because I was drunk and I was fiending. But we got on the train, and at this point on the train, like I'm not even talking anymore. Like everyone's kind of concerned for me because right before we got on the train, the whole time from when we were in the house when we got to the walking to the train station, I was just talking. I want to stop talking, and then once we got on the train, bro, I'm just like mute. I'm not saying shit. Like I'm just like sitting there, just like moving around, like circling, like how Shorty was doing in the elevator, and. A couple minutes go by and, my boy nudges me next to me. The plug actually is Gilbert. Gilbert nudges me. He's like, yo, bro, are you alright, bro? And I don't know if that nudge just like triggered something in me, but as soon as he did that, I literally fell to the side. I was sitting on the train station, the seat where the metal bars be at, and I literally just vomited all over the fucking floor. Like literally all over the floor, all over my jacket, all over my shoes. Like I didn't even try to like not get it on me, bro. I just vomited all over myself, and I did it twice. It was crazy. Like I did it once, and then I kneeled down. I put my elbows on my knees, and I vomited again right on the floor, all over my shoes. And the train station was pretty packed. I'm not gonna lie. There were a couple people standing, but mostly all the seats were filled except for the ones near us, because we all reeked of alcohol and weed, so no one wanted to sit near us. And especially after I threw up, everyone just fucking dispersed. Like even everyone that I was like came there with, they all kind of moved away from me. They were like, "Yo, bro, this nigga's going crazy," and someone recorded it on their phone. So one of them had recorded it on their phone, and that shit ended up niggas posted it on their what's it called, their spam account, and that shit ended up like getting around my school. So yeah, that sucked, but we're still not done yet. So my other friend Steve, he's drunk as shit too, and my friend I forgot what I called him, Joe, the one that took care of me. My friend Joe was supposed to be taking care of Steve too, but Steve just disappeared, bro. I forgot what stop after I threw up. Literally the next stop, he just came off and just vanished, and we didn't even realize till me and Joe got out the fucking train on our stop, we were like, yeah, where the fuck is Steve? So I wasn't really saying that. It was just him. I was still fucked up, bro. I was mumbling bullshit. But we get off the train station at our stop, and this nigga Joe's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you cannot take the bus in this condition, so I'm just gonna call an Uber home. And I give him credit for that. He a good dude, because that Uber was expensive as fuck. We called that shit from far ass away. We called that shit from Bumblefuck at peak time. It was like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, like mad traffic and shit. Nigga called me the Uber. I don't even think he asked me for the money back for the Uber. But listen, this shit gets worse. So I get in the Uber, and at this point I'm still talking all my stupid reckless shit that I'm saying. Like, I'm really talking to him about some girl that was there before, that I hooked up with before, and I'm like, yo, bro, that chick, I'm not even gonna name her. I'm like, yo, shorty, so fire, bro. Like, I should have fucked her, like, when I was there. And he's like, yeah, bro, like, just get in the Uber, bro. Like, when you go home, drink some water and shit. He's trying to get me to, like, stop talking and to calm down. And once I get in the Uber, I don't know if it's because the driver was driving too fast or something, but something ended up fucking with me in my stomach. And my friend Joe, he sees me like gagging, like about to throw up. So he rolls down my window, and he's like, yo, bro, do it out the window. And the Uber driver, I don't remember, I think the Uber driver was like I don't think he really spoke English that way. He was like some Hindu guy or some shit, like some Indian man or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I threw the fuck up outside his car. We were in the middle of the highway. That shit probably got on niggas' cars. It got on his car, like all over the fucking passenger door, or the back passenger door, right behind the driver's seat door. Like, that shit was just full of fucking vomit. And so I just threw up all over that nigga's car. I think a little bit got in the car. I'm not gonna lie, I felt so bad. But at the time, I didn't even know what was happening at the time. So, my bad, big bro. And, we get home or whatever. He takes me home. He calls my sister, and he's like, yo, bro's fucked up. You should, like, take him inside and, like, take care of him type shit. I don't think he could walk by himself. And, she comes out, she gets me, she said she was scolding me or whatever, but I don't remember any of this. Then she said she put me in the shower, she bathed me in the tub, and then that I kept throwing up in the shower or whatever, and she laid me down, she dressed me, like, she literally just did everything for me. She left the bottle. I remember waking up the next day, my garbage can was right there with a little bit of vomit, and there was a cup of water that was like half drinking. So, my sister to go for that. But yeah, the next day I ended up finding out from my friend Joe that he ended up getting charged $300 for fucking the Uber for damages because I threw up on his fucking car. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I told that nigga to just freeze his fucking Uber account or delete it, cause ain't no way he was gonna pay that $300. Not on my watch. And I was not gonna pay him $300 to fucking clean vomit off some dude's car. Like, come on now. I just told him, yo, bro, just freeze your card or just like delete your account or some shit. Cause if you really pay that nigga $300 for some vomit on a fucking door that he could have just wiped off, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But that video that dude took ended up getting around the school. And then also I mentioned before that girl that I was violating. I only mentioned that because maybe like the next day or like 2 days later, bro, she Snapchatted me, sent me a whole fucking like paragraph about how she heard what I was saying and she heard what I said at the party and how like she felt disrespected or whatever the fuck. And at the time we were trying to put her on to one of my friends, like kind of as a joke, because like that nigga low-key got no bitches, and like it was a joke, bro. Like, we didn't really think like he would want to be with her. He didn't like her like that, bro. We just did it as a joke because they would always talk. So we was like, yo, bro, we gonna put you on the shorty. And she thought it was a real life like thing, like we was being dead ass. So she put in the paragraph, she was like, and I now don't think I'm ever gonna hook up with your friends. So you could what she say? She said you could tell him that it's your fault that I won't talk to him. I was like, what? Like, what the fuck does me saying your child have to do with you talking to my friend? But, go off, sis. So she sends me a whole paragraph basically trying to black on me for violating her. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care that much. Like, I barely talked to this hoe. I did not like her, like I said before. So I just sent her a little thing back, and I was like, yo, my bad, bro. I was drunk. Like, don't really take what I said serious. Like, I was literally fucked up. Like, it's not that, I didn't say it's not that real, but I was thinking, like, it's not that real for you to really Snapchat me 2 days later about it. Like, he was thinking about it for that long. That's what really stuck in her head, huh? But, I mean, I understand. I did violate her in front of all her friends, so her friends probably said something afterwards, like, yo. But the fact that she was fake sleeping and she heard me say all that, and, like, she didn't get up to say nothing is crazy. Like, If someone was trying to violate me and I heard you, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I would have started getting disrespectful. But that's just me. So yeah, yo. So I'm editing the video right now, and I ended up finding the photo of Shorty messaging me on Snapchat, and I thought it was funny as fuck. So I'm gonna just put the screenshot on the screen right now, cause this shit is hilarious. That's the end of the video. That was a pretty eventful night. I'm not gonna lie, and that's why I don't drink and smoke that often at the same time, because I do and say reckless shit, and fuck shit like this happens to me. So that's the end of this one. Hope y'all enjoyed this shit, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.